Alright, for the first part we're going to be looking at how to import photos using Adobe Bridge. So first, make sure your camera is plugged in and on, and then we can start by opening up Adobe Bridge. Okay, for this first part we're going to be ignoring most of this interface, so just ignore most of this, and we just want to go straight to importing photos. So you can either go to File, and then to Get Photos from Camera, or they have a nice little icon right here with the camera and the down arrow thing. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Alright. And that's weird. Alright, so first the source. So right now it says no device detected. So we're going to refresh our list. And it found the new device. Okay. And it's connected to the device. Sometimes if you have multiple flash drives or multiple cameras connected to your computer, you need to choose from this menu which one you want, or if you plugged it in after you open Bridge, you're going to have to, refresh the list and find it. That's right, but this part will tell you where your photos are coming from. Alright, and it's, okay. So let me just actually back up here. So if you haven't used Bridge before, you're usually going to start with this standard dialog, which is much simpler, but the problem with it is that it doesn't let you select which images you want. So usually you want to go over to the advanced dialog, so if you want to do that, you can just click on this advanced dialog button right here in the corner, and you'll be brought to the advanced dialog. Right, we're to discuss the source, that's where you're getting your images from, and these are the images that you want selected. Right now, by default, all of them are checked. We don't want that, we only want a few of them, so we're just going to uncheck all for now. And then I'm going to want these recent photos from my nature project that I did in photography recently, which starts at the beginning and goes all the way down to, let's see, this image. So I'm going to select the last image by clicking on it once, and then once you see it's selected in blue, I'm going to go back to the first image. Alright, then hold down Shift, click on it, and all the nature photos are all highlighted in blue around them, right? Go down, you can see, these ones aren't highlighted blue, but all the nature ones are. Now, of course, this doesn't mean they're selected. First, we need to check these boxes right here. So in order to do that, we just click on one of them, of the selected ones, and it'll check all the ones that are selected, but not the ones that aren't selected, which is very handy and makes it easy to select all the ones you want. Alright, so now we know we got the photos we want. Now we got to figure out where to save them. So in the save options is the location, that's where it's going to be saved. So I'm going to go ahead and press choose, and I'm going to select the folder I want. So navigate my thing. Alright, and if you want, you can create a new folder to organize it. So I'm just going to click new folder, and I'll call it nature. Alright, and then this I have the folder selected right now, so that's the one I want. So I will press choose, and that's where the folders will be saved. Under it says create subfolders. Sometimes you want to have the photos further organized into folders inside that folder, subfolders. You can have them organized by today's date, the date of the shot, if they were taken on different days. But usually you just want to click none, because you don't want to deal with that. Okay, the next part is renaming the files. If you notice, the files right now have these really weird names, img_0874. They're not very easy to tell what it is, where it came from, when it was, etc. So, if you want all that, there's you can rename them during different combinations. I'm just going to stick with custom name for now, but other things, you can do shot date in a custom name, you can do today's date, etc. But for now, we're just going to do custom name and then a number. So I'm going to call this nature. And then this number right here is where it starts at. Now, if you've imported images previously, it'll start at the number right after the last photo. So if I imported 50 or 71 photos before, it starts at 72 because it thinks I want to continue that. I don't, so I'm going to change that to 1. Okay, so if you below you can see an example of what the name will look like. It'll be nature_001. That makes more sense. They're all nice and numbered, and they have a name that tells me, okay, what are these photos from? Okay, and in the advanced options, the two you want to have checked are open Adobe Bridge, right? So it'll open the window you want immediately after. And usually you want to delete the original files because you don't want to have them taking up space on your camera. The other two, convert to DNG and save copies to, you do not want to have checked. Okay, and as far as applying metadata, you do not want to do that. You just, don't bother with that. And yeah, so then that's all of our settings right there, right? So we got what images we want, we have it saved where we want, and then we have all being renamed. Right, and that's convenient because we have 50 images. If we had to rename them all ourselves, that would be a pain in the butt. So just click Get Photos, and Adobe Bridge will do all that for you. Okay, so it's done. We have all our photos in Adobe Bridge, and now we're going to move on to the next part.